Give it up for Johannes Ellenberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi Berlin, I'm really happy to be here today and thank you all for listening. My name is Johannes and today I want to talk to you about startups. The last 8 years I spent my time building the startup ecosystem in Stuttgart. I built companies on my own, I invested in companies, and 3 years ago, large corporations started asking me about startups and startup methods. So, what drive me crazy in the last couple of years were two specific questions. The first, what the fuck are startups? And the second, what makes startups successful? So actually this is what the most of us have in mind when we think about startups. Fucking unicorns, meaning companies worth more than $1 billion. So at least that's what we want. But let me tell you, this has a lot of more in common with startups than you think. Yeah, this bunch of mess and wool. So this is a startup, ladies and gentlemen. But if we have this to start with, and we want this to end with, the big question is, how do we get from here to there? How to solve the problem? So, what do we need to do? First things first, we need to untangle that mess in an iterative way, step by step, until we've got two separate colors, right? And after that, what do? We need the right plan and the right set of tools to build product, to build the company, and maybe at the end, if we're getting lucky, we will end up with a unicorn. So, to acknowledge this, all we need to do when we do innovation work, we have to separate these two phases. There's search mode, startup mode, I have to act differently, and there's plan mode, the company mode. And both are equally right and important. So a startup is not a company, it's just a phase in the life cycle of a company. And as soon as I've realized that, everything was clear. I spoke with a lot of people about startups, locked myself down in the basement and wrote down everything I knew. And the result is the startup code, 7 principles for startup success. And I want to share those 7 principles now with you. So, successful startups always know why they are doing what they do, and they inspire others with their vision. So they easily attract talent and build long-lasting, sustaining customer relationships. Successful startups always start with real-world problems and build their products with potential customers. So their customer development leads to real-world solutions. Successful startups build their products in small iterative steps and launch a viable version as soon as possible. So they make sure that their product development actually fits paying customers' needs. And successful startups fail often and fast in small and reversible areas. So they make sure that their learning curve is steep as possible and their product fit as fast as possible to the market. And you know what? Successful startups put their employees first. They treat them as family members. So they are able to attract and retain talent. And they build their products from the interface from the customers first. So they treat employees like, they're family members. And you know what, gentlemen? Successful people give first. They always make sure that they give value to others before they ask. And that's what I want to encourage you all to do. I've got some books with me, and I'll share them with you freely. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Startup Code. I hope I inspired you a little bit for the innovation work within your companies. and you will, strive over your competitors. So let's connect and build the company of the future. Thank you so much.
But to be honest, Johannes, if you really want to make an impression with this, I mean, you have to do this live on stage, right? You have to start knitting, and at the end of the pitch, this has to come out of this.
There's still time for improvement, and that was the MVP, you know?
Yeah, okay, very good. No, but awesome story. So what would you say from your experience in the Stuttgart region, which company does it really well, uses these kind of methods to innovate and to improve?
Which company?
Yeah, which big company?
Which big company? So actually in Baden-Württemberg there's one company a little bit further than others ahead. It's EnBW Baden-Württemberg, the energy company. But still the Mittelstand, the German Mittelstand is lacking way behind. So that's one of the missions I am on, educating those guys.
Yes, okay, still some work to do.
Lots of work to do for all of us, I guess, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Johannes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, okay.
Thanks.
Applause for Johannes, ladies and gentlemen.